So we're doing another video on what we wore in Japan, and this time it's for the month of September. And we went the last 2 weeks of September. I can't say September really well.
September.
It's my birth month too, and I just can't say it. But
yeah. We went the last week, so the 19th through the 1st. We left on October 1st.
Yeah, last 2 weeks.
Yeah, so end of September, which, you know, by this time, you think, oh, it's fall, you know, could start wear a light cardigan or light jacket. No, it was still summer weather.
So we were in Narita half the time, and then Osaka the other half. Osaka is located south of Narita in Tokyo, so it's a little bit warmer. And one day when we went to Universal Studios Japan, a theme park, it was the hottest day.
It was so hot. I was drenched in sweat all day.
It was in the high 80s for sure. I think it might have reached 90 at one point.
With humidity,
yeah.
So it was hot.
So it was hot, but you know, we survived, it was fine. Just check the weather before you go anywhere. So yes, we're just gonna go over the outfits we wore while we were in Japan. So the first outfit that I'm going to share is this Quince outfit that I'm wearing. It's a top and a bottom that I purchased separately, but it's kind of like a matching thing. You don't have to match it this way, but you can. And it's made out of linen. And I love linen because it's breathable and it's great fabric to wear in the summertime. So you're not as hot, you get more
ventilation.
Yeah, ventilation with it. And I love like the relaxed look of this too, but not too relaxed to the point where it doesn't look good on me. 'Cause sometimes when I get like relaxed, boxy kind of shirts like this, it just looks
starts looking sloppy.
Yeah,
like you don't care.
Right. So I wasn't sure if I would like it or not, but yeah, as soon as I got it and tried it on, I was like, oh no, this is exactly the look I wanted. I wanted like that relaxed vibe with the skirt. And it just felt like Japan too. Like a lot of girls in Japan wear this. Well, the older generation, not the younger, but like ladies, like the women in, like, I don't know, in their 30s, 40s, something like that. They wear outfits, like really simple outfits like this. So I was like, oh, I feel super Japanese in this. So I was really happy with this outfit. It was really easy to move around in, super comfortable. So the skirt, I also like that there's a slit on the side here. So even more, you know, a breeze coming in to cool you down. And there's also 2 pockets on each side.
Yeah, it has a good structure to it. Like it's a relaxed fit, but it still keeps its shape and structure. So I feel like this could be casual, or you can also dress it up. I feel like if you change your shoes a little bit and your accessories, I feel like it's a good outfit that you can dress up or down.
Yeah, I wore my usual Converse with them. Most of my outfits, I wear Converse just because it's easy to match and it's comfortable. And I like that slip on. It just matches a lot of outfits that I have.
And then I'm wearing one of the outfits that I also wore, and this is from Marcella. It's very long, but the dress goes past my ankles, and I'm 5'9". So if you are, you know, if your height is shorter than 5'9", I would say this is gonna be very long. But it is made so that you can easily get it tailored. So if you want to make it shorter, that wouldn't be a problem to get it tailored to your right height, which I actually prefer that. I'd rather get clothes that are made long, and that way I can go to a tailor and get it fitted. Because a lot of times when you're just making things shorter, it doesn't really cost that much. At least in my experience when I've gone to a tailor, I mean at most usually like to get something like shortened is like between $20 to $30, which I think is totally worth it to get a custom fit. So this is basically, the skirt part is made out of cotton, and the top part is like the stretchable spandex type of material, which is perfect because I think if you want something that's gonna be more versatile for different bust sizes, having something that is a stretchy material is basically perfect, because then you don't have to worry like, oh, if this is cotton up on top, which doesn't stretch the same way, am I gonna fit if I'm a busty person? The only thing is, I would say this part right here where the armhole is, I'm wearing an extra small, and my bust is a 32D or 34C. It's a little bit like, it fits great here, but it could be a little bit tight right here. So maybe a small would have been better. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I'm happy with the extra small. I like things pretty tight and fitted, so I think maybe if it was a small, it would have been a little bit too loose, but maybe it would have fit better here. Because it's such a simple look, I wanted to add a little bit of accessories, and I added this belt to it. And the belt I felt like I was a little bit too dressed up though. Although I love the look, I felt like this belt made it a little bit too dressy, so sometimes I took it off because I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to wear it with the belt. But anyways, that's how versatile it is. You can dress it up or down depending on wearing a belt, without a belt, or maybe if you wear a belt that's more casual, it'll look more casual. But very comfortable. I love the length. I like long skirts now. I'm not really into mini skirts anymore like I used to be when I was younger. I like that the neckline is a little bit on the lower side. That way if I'm wearing necklaces, I can, show off my necklaces. And it is a zipper on the side here, so it's easy to put on. I'm not like struggling to put on this dress, so I like that there's a zipper here, and it's a very, it's like a hidden zipper, so you can't really tell at all that there's a zipper there. And then it has pockets. I know, like, I'm a big fan of pockets. I know Crystal is too, so I like that there's pockets. And then the only other thing, oh yeah, I did wear it sometimes with the scarf as well. If you want to dress it up with a scarf, that's what I did. But it was getting really hot in Japan, so I ended up taking it off sometimes. That's the thing, is like we were expecting like cooler weather, so I was gonna wear this with a scarf and a cardigan, but it was a little bit too hot for a lot of that, so I ended up taking off the scarf. And then for shoes, I feel like you can, depending on if you want to dress it up or down, sandals. I just ended up wearing my new shoes that I got from Sam Edelman, but these are their Mary Janes. And the reason why I went with this is because their leather is really soft, like buttery soft. And I also bought loafers for them. I think it was last year I went to Japan, or maybe the year before. I don't know, we've been so often lately, I can't remember. But I love their loafers, and it was really comfortable, soft leather. So when I wanted a pair of Mary Janes, that's what I did. I got their Mary Janes because the leather is so soft. You can walk in these all day, and they're really comfortable.
It's funny that Candy said she doesn't wear short skirts anymore, where I'm like, my next outfit is a short skirt, kind of.
It's not like super short.
But yeah, it's not super
yeah.
short. Like, I have never ever worn mini skirts in my life, just because that's just not my style. But lately, I have been into shorter dresses. You mainly only wear maxi skirts, but I've been kind of into like shorter skirts lately too, just because it's nice to wear a shorter skirt in Florida, that's where I live, and in warmer environments. So Osaka, was super warm, so I thought this would be the perfect outfit there to wear. And it was. This is again from Quince, and Quince lately has been my go-to. They are great because they always have the best clothes and uses the best fabrics. So like from silk to cashmere to sustainable fabric. Like this is tencel, I believe, which I don't know what tencel is, but that's another sustainable type of fabric. What's the other? Linen is another one that they have, and they have it at very affordable prices. I don't know how they do it, but it's always great fabric. So really great clothes that'll last you a pretty long time. And I've had several of their pieces now. I've had them for at least 2-3 years.
Yeah, because they design a lot of staple pieces. So things that don't really go out of style, that you'll keep continuing to wear over and over again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this dress is great. It feels like it's really like structured well. It's great fabric. So there's buttons up front, and then up here too, if you want to leave it open like this, you can, but if you want to close more for, just...
I like that, because it's like, oh, if I want to show more cleavage, I can.
Yeah, I usually don't like to show too much cleavage.
And I'm the one that likes to, so that's perfect.
So
like
you have the option to close it up more or leave it open, which I thought was great, because a lot of dresses you can't do that, or if they do, they fall apart easily and you ended up not using anyway. But these work out really well. They did a great job with this design. And then in the back, you can tie it and give you even more of like a nice structure to your body. So it's like an A-line structure, they said too, A-line design. And oh, it has pockets. Have to always mention the pockets. So very convenient. With this, again, I wore my Converse low top sneakers. Another reason why I like wearing these too, or traveling with these, is that they're super easy to pack. It doesn't take up too much room, and it's lightweight.
And then I wore on other days, these were like my go-to jeans. So basically I wore these several days and just changed out the top. And actually, For the most part, besides Universal Studios, the other days it's fine. It was fine wearing jeans. These are from J. Crew. They're the wide leg trouser. These are really popular, so they go in and out of stock all the time, which I just saw they just came back in stock. So if you go online and it's not there, I would say subscribe to their newsletter, or not the newsletter, subscribe. You know when you can subscribe if something's out of stock and they'll email you to let you know it's in. Definitely do that because these are really popular. It's super high waist, so it goes above the belly button, which I like because it really elongates the legs. And a lot of the tops that I wear, I like them tucked under or cropped. So these are great for those type of like shorter length tops. And then the bottoms are very wide leg. And it also has, I like how it has the stitching here where it's kind of like a cuff, and it gives me like, I feel like it has kind of like that sailor look that I kind of like. But the material, great material. It is not 100% cotton, which I like because then that means there's like a little bit of stretch in it. So I can wear these all day. I wore them on the train ride. So yeah, they're super flexible jeans, but not too much stretch to where then you feel like it's like that legging type material. It's not like that at all. It has enough denim in it where it still gives you a nice structure, gives you that nice, like some jeans, like I feel like it accentuates your belly. Not this. I feel like it hides it and conceals it really well. So like I said, I wore this jeans quite often and I changed out the tops a lot. And a lot of times I would change it out with a striped top. So this one I wore quite often. This looks super tiny, but it's not. It stretches a lot. This is from H&M. It was super cheap, but I've been really into striped tops lately. So I wore this top, and I think another day I wore another striped top. It's a little bit of a different structure. And then for shoes, the same. I wore again these Mary Janes with the pants. But you know, I will say like, if you have sandals, probably wear sandals with the jeans and not these like closed toe shoes. I think sandals will be just fine. But I didn't want to carry too many shoes with me, so that's why I went with these. But if you have room in your suitcase, I would say maybe wear it with like sandals.
The next outfit that I wore is in Osaka. And this was the day we went to Universal Studios Japan, or USJ for short. And went with a super casual look because that's what you do when you go to a theme park, because you want to be as relaxed and comfortable as possible. I wore these aloe trouser pants. These are great because they're so lightweight. They're high-waisted as well, which I love. Pockets on the side and zipper and button front. Yeah, these are just like super great fitness pants that I wear you know, on lounge days or when I want like a super, I don't know, athleisure wear type of thing. Usually what I like to wear with this is a fitness bra up top, but it's a little bit revealing for Japan to wear something like that. So instead I wore this t-shirt on top. I've always wanted a Paris logo t-shirt, and I found this new clothing store called Mint Velvet. They popped up on my Instagram feed, and I liked a lot of their clothing items, and this was one of them. So I wore this shirt with these pants, and this is thicker. I wish it was a little bit lighter for the day that I went because it was so hot, but it wasn't too bad because it is like white, so you know, it doesn't like absorb heat or anything. But just to note that this is a very thick t-shirt, so you'll be pretty warm. But yeah, it's just like a simple t-shirt that I thought was super nice and well made. It's 100% cotton. And like Mint Velvet is one of my newest favorite clothing stores now, which I'll get into more later. But with shoes, I actually switched it up. I'm still Converse, but this time I went with these sneakers. I kind of like the vintage look of it. It's more comfortable because it has more cushioning. So that's why I decided to wear these at the theme park, since we did so much walking. We weren't even there for the whole day. I was dead tired by the end of the day, so I'm glad that I wore shoes that have more cushioning, because it would have been way worse if I didn't have these.
So I pretty much wore the same outfit, kind of. I wore the same pants. We both own the same pair of pants. I love them for the same reasons. They're high-waisted, they're stretchy, they also dry really fast. The material is super lightweight, breathable, and I love the wide leg. So yeah, it's a very trending style. I would say it's been pretty popular for the past couple years, and I haven't seen it go away. So I really like the high waist because I wore a cropped top with it. And this is from Aloe as well. And I don't remember the material because that's the one thing with Aloe, I don't like their tags. It's like these super long, skinny tags that are so annoying that I always cut them off. This is pretty cropped, so that's why I want to wear high-waisted pants with this. And then I wore a black bra top underneath. But yeah, this is also a nice stretchy jersey material. So yeah, it worked out great, and wore that. And for shoes, I wore my Adidas Sambas. These are great for all day walking, which you'll need comfy shoes if you're going to go to USJ or any theme park. You know, typically I would probably wear a hat, like a cap, but we didn't want to pack it. But if you're going to USJ, you don't need that because we wore these cute little headbands.
Yeah, they have such adorable headbands there. I wasn't even gonna buy one, but I was like, no, I need to jump on the bandwagon and get one too, like everybody else at the park.
Yeah, so if you're thinking of going to USJ and you're gonna take a cap, I would say maybe just leave that and don't pack it, because most likely you're gonna get sucked into buying one of their adorable headbands.
Yeah. I did forget to mention too, at the park, I carried my bag. I wanted to take a little bag with me, a little purse with me to the park, because I wanted several things like a charger. My phone runs out of batteries pretty quickly, I would say. My iPhone here, I have the iPhone 14, but you know, we shoot a lot of video on it, so the battery runs out super fast. So I needed like at least like 2 chargers in here, and then a couple of other things like chapstick and stuff like that. And then in here, this is actually a bandolier purse. It's called the Miller bag. It's one of my favorite purses right now. Like all bandolier products, you can switch out the straps if you want to. You also have a D-ring here where you can attach some things like, I have a keychain, but they have like pouches or these AirPod pouches too that you can attach to. So you can like dangle a lot of stuff on your purse without having to carry like a big bag. And then up front is where you put your phone for easy access. So yeah, this was nice to have with me at the park, where it wasn't like a too big to carry around while I was walking around the theme park.
I carried a book bag, and this is like the perfect size for what I carry. So this bag is from PacSafe, and it's called the PacSafe W backpack. It's one of their newest backpacks, which they have, I think they took into consideration like all the feedback from the other bags and like dumped it in this bag because it has everything now. So I had side pockets for our water bottles, which is perfect because you'll be drinking a lot of water at USJ. Also, if you are traveling, it has like a laptop sleeve, which we're at USJ, so we didn't use this part. But it holds just enough amount of stuff. It does have anti-theft security features, which, you know, Japan's relatively safe, so I don't really worry about, you know, pickpocketing, but you know what? It's nice to have that feature anyway. So yeah, whenever I had it on and we're standing in line, there's like a bunch of people. It was nice that I knew that my stuff was, you know, I wouldn't get pickpocketed, which is probably like highly unlikely in Japan. But anyways, yeah, this is like a perfect size for USJ and traveling around town, or I mean like sightseeing around town. So great bag, worked out great. Yeah, so that was the bag that I used.
And then the final outfit that I wanted to share was what I wore during the travel days. This is like traveling within Japan while we were riding the trains from Narita to Osaka. And going back to Mint Velvet, my new favorite clothing brand, I was looking for comfortable jeans, and I found these. It's like these pleated front jeans, so it's like high-waisted, and on the bottom it has the wide leg thing, which a lot of our pants have lately. So yeah, I like this whole look. I actually like what the model was wearing on their website, so I got their t-shirt or their shirt from their site too. This is a extended shoulder, just a plain white t-shirt, but it just has like a little bit more detail to enhance the look. So this was like very comfortable. I will say though, like these jeans are pretty heavy, so it will have some weight on you. I mean, they're jeans, so I guess that's expected. It's just because, you know, it is a lot of fabric they're using, but I mean, it wasn't uncomfortable by any means. Just wanted to note that it will be kind of heavy. It's a little bit heavier than I was used to, because I usually wear, you know, I don't know, like leggings or super light pants or skirts. So I feel like this look too. So last year, no, not even last year, it was this year. So in June, Candy wore like similar outfit. So I'm not sure if you reviewed that or not, but we have some pictures of her wearing basically the same exact outfit that I wore in September.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because I also had a Paris shirt last time too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so I basically copied her look from June, like unconsciously or something. And then I was looking at my outfits. I'm like, oh, this is exactly what Candy wore in June. And then while we were traveling, train traveling, I wore these sneakers and packed my low top sneakers because these are super easy to pack and doesn't take up too much room. Whereas this one takes up a little bit more room, so I wore these while I was traveling.
So on my travel days, I wore my trusted pants from, I don't know why I said trusted,
Trusted pants.
Pants I wear all the time these days is from Quince, and these are super high-waisted, which I love. These are probably like the highest rise I have in my wardrobe, way above the belly button. So if you want to wear crop tops, like this is great for wearing with crop tops. It's got an elastic waistband, so it's super stretchy, which I love, and also it basically it's a zipper on the side, so that's how you put it on, is like this very thin zipper. It's subtle, you don't see it, but that's how you zip it, and super stretchy. Again, it is a wide leg pants, super long. So these come, I believe because I wore this last time in Japan, I talked about in our last video, but they come in 2 different inseams, so you can get a short and long. I'm 5'9", so I got the longer inseam, and they fit right at the bottom. I like having my wide leg pants really long, and just like where it kind of slightly scuffs the bottom of the ground or floor. That's how long I like it. If that's too long for you, definitely go with their shorter inseam. Material is very stretchy, so it's very comfortable to sit in all day. I also like the detail they have in these. It's just not like a plain black jersey type of material, but they have like, it's like cinched, I don't know what you call this, but there's like this line in the middle of it, kind of like, you know, when you have like a nice pair of pants where they iron that part to make it look like there's like a line right there, but I don't know if you can see it in the video, but that it has that, so it kind of makes it more elegant looking, I would say. But with this pants, I wore a crop top. Like, again, because those are so high-waisted, you can wear crop tops. Now Japan, okay, this is not really something you want to wear, I guess, because like it's very conservative there, and especially like in the northern region, like Tokyo and stuff. Osaka, I would say you kind of slightly get away dressing a little bit more American. So I wore this crop top, but because there were times where I'm like, I'm a little uncomfortable wearing just this crop top. So what I did was I would wear this very light blazer with it, and I wouldn't actually even wear it like with my arms in the sleeves. I would just throw it above my shoulder. And then actually, you know, we were like traveling around the streets and stuff, and it stayed on like this, surprisingly. It did not fall off. Like, I always thought when I saw people wearing it like that, I was like, how are you wearing it like that? Wouldn't it fall off like while you're walking? No, actually this stayed on.
If I did it would fall off.
So this, I've been asked this, because I've had this for years now, and I've been asked previously, like, where'd you get that blazer? I got it from a brand called Happy by Nature, which Kate Hudson used to design or own. They're no longer in business, but you can find plenty of blazers similar to this nowadays. I would say like Anthropology is a good one. Yeah. Crystal likes to buy blazers at Anthropology. Free People, even Quince has blazers. Although their styles, I would prefer Anthropology styles though over Quince.
It's more casual.
Yeah. But, oh, and I forgot to mention, this crop top is from a brand called Aritza, and it's their Wilfred Free brand. But that's where I got this, is from Aritza, and I think they're like a Canadian brand. They have blazers there too, but more office-like.
Yeah, I didn't, because I got a blazer there, but it was too business office-y looking.
And then for shoes, I wore either, I can't remember what I wore. Did I wear these Sambas or the Mary Janes when I was traveling on the trains? Honestly, they're both so comfortable that I don't remember, but they both matched what I was wearing. I think I wore the Sambas, but yeah. But these are the only 2 shoes I brought on the trip, and I just wore them interchangeably.
So last thing we want to go over is some of our accessories. We've been pretty much wearing the same accessories this past year. I've stayed true to my Gorjana pieces. I wear their necklaces. I like my their alphabet necklace because it's pretty unique. They do their little letters sideways and it's pretty small and dainty, which I like. I usually wear Uncommon Jane sometimes too for some of my rings and necklaces. My other jewelry store that I like is called J&Co Jewelry because they have like these cool threader earrings that I've been wearing all the time. And what's another one? Oh, Quince has some good jewelry too at great prices. I like their ear cuff, which again, this is something I wear every day. And their watch band is really great too at great prices. This was only like $30, and I always get compliments on this one. They always ask me where I get this. So yeah, that's what I usually wear.
Yeah, and I'm pretty much the same. Like these are necklaces from Gorjana. I did find a new jewelry brand called Misoma, and so I wore these from Misoma, and I love them. I don't know how. Probably Instagram is probably how I found them. But yeah, I love these earrings. They give it a little pop, I feel like. I am wearing Quince. This is from Quince, and this is their diamond earring, and very small but very affordable. Like I never buy diamonds, but with Quince, because it's so affordable, I'm like, okay, maybe I will buy a diamond earring. So it's just one. So I didn't buy both. You can buy just one.
And then another thing we usually carry all the time is our bandolier. So the bandolier, you know, it comes with a strap. I have it on my bag right now, but you can interchange straps. And the best part about this is that you can put your cards in the back. I have about 5 cards now. It stretches over time, so you can put more cards.
Yeah, because it's real leather. They don't use cheap material, so that's why, you know, it lasts a long time, and the leather stretches over time. Oh yeah, one more thing. So when we're traveling, we both like to wear these AirPod necklaces, and I got mine from Amazon. So basically, so I don't lose my earpiece when I'm like running to the airport. Not that I'm running all the time, or if I'm on my flight, you know, when you get up and you go to the bathroom or whatever, you know, you don't want to lose, which Crystal has lost. Well, I'll let her tell it already. Yeah, she's lost 2 pairs already. So basically you just stick the AirPod through these little holes here, and then you wear it, and then when you're not wearing it, you know, it's a necklace, and it also keeps your AirPods secure.
So I got these from Etsy. These are my favorite AirPod holders.
I wanted those, but they don't have them anymore.
They go in and out. So I looked again.
It was back.
And it was back.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I got 2 more because I love them so much.
I wish I would have known. I would have taken it to London.
Oh, I'm
well,
sorry.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
I'll buy it for my next trip.
Yeah, but no, I mean, this wasn't recent. This was actually like a couple, when I went to
Japan?
No, not even Japan. It was Greece because I lost it.
So
that's like, that was like a whole story. So, you know, I was in a panic because I was about to miss my flight, and I did. And so I was running through the airport, and I had these around me. I mean, the whole point of having this is so you don't lose your AirPods, but I didn't have it, I didn't use this magnetic closure here. So I had it loose like this, and it just like flopped everywhere and probably like fell off. So I lost this and AirPods, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Like, I didn't lose an iPhone or something.
Yeah.
So
that's what I like about that design, because it's a magnetic closure, whereas this is an actual like neck. There's no like way of taking it off like that. It's just wrapped around like a necklace. Gotcha. Where you can't take it off like that.
Yeah.
So
Another reason why I like this too is because it doesn't tangle. Like I feel like that one you have a lot of problems like with the tangling and untangling.
Yeah.
Whereas this one I never ever have problems with it tangling up. So this is why I like this too. They use really good material.
All right, I think that's it. Huh?
I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed this review of our outfits. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to watch more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.